Hello. A lot of people say lower your car. I say opposite. You need to raise it. What is up? Today we're going to take care of some stuff on the Z, along with probably work on Braden Carlson's Mustang. Everything else is kind of on hold, parts and my personal time. We ended up rigging some shit together at PARC because the lower rad support broke on this, and I do want to drift this in the next couple weeks. Build some kind of lower rad support, and while I was looking at it, it looks like the actual power steering cooler way down in there, you can't really see it, that broke too, and the bumper needs to be reworked. It just needs a lot of love right around this general area. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of that today real quick. I don't think it's gonna take very long. Hopefully we get done before Braden shows up. He's usually pretty late anyways, so that might work out to be in my favor. So let's get this thing bumper ripped off and start prepping it. So I must have gone off track a little bit because a lot of rocks on my radiator. Probably not super great for it. Good thing we're taking this thing all apart. Terra firma out of this thing. So the plan is, these are removable. And I was gonna make like a plate that bolted in and everything like that, but I really don't care about that. So what I'm gonna do is just use this little thin piece of plate right here, and I'm gonna weld. This was the lower bar. It used to go like that, and the rad used to sit in there. I'm gonna move it up here, turn it into like a kind of a one-piece bash bar. That'll still be removable because this will come off if need be. Probably end up making lower rad mounts out of a piece of tube, kind of like this. Notch this into here, and then put little pieces of plate at the end. I might end up welding a little bit of this, like tacking this. That's not a huge deal for me because if I do have to take it back off, I can just grind it right back off, so I'm not really super worried about it. But it'll give it a little bit more rigidity other than just these 4 bolt holes. Make it pretty simple. I also want to add a little mount to either this bar for this power steering, this OEM power steering cooler, on to fitting and welding this thing though. Oh. So I had this little plan in my head that I was going to make 2 tubes that go down. I'm going to make 2 mounts on top on either side, but I'm going to bolt them in right here and then weld tabs right here to hold it, and then I'm going to make little tabs that go to these aluminum ones. This welded out pretty decent. I blew like a big ass hole right here, so I had to like fill that. But I put the bolts in, and you know, some of these look like I know what I'm doing. Sometimes. But surprisingly, with how thin this plate is, once we put all the bolts in, it's pretty good.
Solid.
Reusing a bunch of scrap metal. So like we're reusing this. I'm reusing some scrap, like straight plate and stuff like that. So I'm gonna clean that stuff up so I have a nice place to weld it to. Drill some holes once we get them lined up, and then we'll make the tabs on the bottom. And then we gotta mount this, and it's pretty much done. Kind of like that. Whoa. PE. Yeah. I would have cut my fucking fingers off just now. There you go. That looks pretty clean. We're taking that battery welded tie rod off, and we're gonna clean it up and actually weld it out properly. I should probably just replace the whole thing, but I think if I weld it correctly, it'll be Just online. Hey, like, I just looked at this one, and this one looks like an actual weld on the side. Yeah, I got angry comment saying, like, if I drove my car like that on the highway, I was risking women and children. I was like, okay, we trailered it back. So take a chill pill there, bud. Oh, well, look who just showed up. Yeah, our own YouTube star. He's a changed man.
As I look right the fuck at it, dude. Every time. Never fails.
So Charles decided to rip it in the Mustang, and in Charles fashion, he decided to break a fucking water line. So now he's gonna tow it back to the house.
Go figure, the Mustang broke. We're towing the Mustang with the Z because there's a strap tied to the strut tower.
As you can see, there's a wild Mustang behind us.
And this isn't helping our low issue at all. Put her in 4 low, tow that bitch right out of there. That can't be good for the resale value. Oh! Well, that was straight bottomed out. Well, here it is. All done up. All nicely painted. It's got everything mounted. As you saw, we got to rip it. Fucking shreds. We ended up doing a little recovery mission, as you saw in the last clip, towing Braden back. The underside of the car is probably completely fucked now, but whatever. We got this thing pretty much squared away and ready to go. We got to get some rubber set up for probably Villains Sportsland in the next
It's gonna be so
couple days. Stoked about it. I'm ready to get this thing back out on the track. It's pretty much 100% ready. May end up changing the oil or some point, and then let her rip. But that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys again next time.
Next time I see you, I'll make sure you see me leave. Next time I'll make sure it hurts you more than me. Next time, the next time I won't be so nice. Oh, now you see me different.